Factoring by GCF. First, we need to see the expression, that is 81y to the fourth power plus 54y to the third power minus 27y to the second power plus 90y. The step 1 is find the GCF of all the terms. The GCF is 9y. Step 2, divide the GCF by all the terms. You put first the 9y, that is the GCF of all the terms, and then you put a parenthesis, and then you divide 81y to the fourth power over 9y, that is 9y to the third power. Then 54y to the third power over 9y is 6y to the second power, and minus 27y to the second power over 9y is minus 3y, and finally plus 90y over 9y, that is 10. Now we are going to do the GCF by grouping word problem. This is the data in which is represent the weekly sale of the cafeteria of CIS. In the first week is ax to the second power. In the second week is 6x. In the third week is 4x, and in the last fourth week is only 3. Then we need to find what is the accumulated amount sold during these 4 weeks. This is the answer. First, we need to put all the terms in the expression from the highest to the lowest. This is ax to the second power plus 6x plus 4x plus 3. Then we need to group the terms. The first parenthesis is ax to the second power plus 4x, and the second parenthesis is 6x plus 3. Then we need to find the GCF of both terms. In the first term, the GCF is 4x. That multiplies 2x plus 1. That is the result when you divide the terms of the expression by the GCF of the term. And the second one is 3, that multiplies also 2x plus 1. And finally, we need to group the GCF of the terms by the result of the GCF that gives you. That is 4x plus 3, that multiplies 2x plus 1.
Now I will show you how to solve a problem of factoring trinomials in the form x squared plus bx plus c. The problem is x squared plus 5x plus 4. We have to find two numbers that multiplicated have to get the number 4, that is the last term, and that if we sum it, if we plus it, they have to get the number 5. So the numbers will be 4 and 1, and the principal variable, that is x squared, will be in the parentheses that we are going to put. We are going to solve the word problem of trinomial in the form x squared plus bx plus c. The word problem says the area of a rectangle is x squared minus 6x minus 26. If the width is x plus 3, then what is the length? So, to determine the answer, we know that the width is a plus 1. So, the formula will be the area of the rectangle, that is x squared minus 2x minus 15 divided into x plus 3. You have to multiply x plus 3 to the yield, that will be x minus 5. Since the sum of minus 5 and 3 is equal to minus 2, the midterm and their product is minus 15. The answer is minus 5.
Now it's time to the perfect square trinomial. First, we have this exercise. 16 plus 40x squared plus 25x4. Then we have to organize or to put in order. 25x4 plus 40x squared plus 16. That is the correct order. Finally, we need to find the square root of the first term and the last term, that are 5x squared and 4. Then we put a parenthesis and finally x squared.
Now we're going to factor trinomials in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So first we have 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. To factor this, so first we need to multiply the first term, that is 6x squared, by all the expression. So we can rewrite 6x squared like 6x and all of that expression into the second power or squared, from the way that you can say it. So then we have 7 by 6x, and so we multiply 6 by 2 and we get 12. Now we need to find two numbers that multiply, you get 12, and added, you get 7. So in this case, those numbers are 4 and 3. And first we needed to multiply the first term by all the expression. So now we need to divide by 6x. But because all the numbers are not divisible by 6, so we need to factor 6, like 2 by 3. So in this case, we have 6x plus 4 by 6x plus 3 over 6x, or 6x plus 4 by 6x plus 3 over 2 by 3. So we divide 6x plus 4 over 2, and you get 3x plus 2. And 6x plus 3 over 3, and you get 2x plus 1. And that is the answer. You get factored the expression by using ax squared plus bx plus c. Now let's go with the word problem, factoring trinomials in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So the problem is 2 times the square of an amount plus 3 times of the same is equal to 2. Find the value of the unknown quantity. So we have, according to the problem, the operation 2x squared plus 3x, that is equal to 2. So we apply again, as in the last case of factoring, the zero property. So we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2, and is equal to 0. So first we need to factor the expression. So we put it like 2x squared, and that is equal to 2x to the second power of all of the term, plus 3 by 2x minus 4, because 2 by 2 is 4. And that is equal to 0. Now we find two numbers that when we multiply we get minus 4, and when we subtract we get 3, and that numbers are 4 and 1. So we get the expression 2x plus 4 by 2x minus 1. So we put the 4 in the first parenthesis because that is the way to get 3 in the subtraction. So 4 by minus 1 is minus 4 and 4 minus 1 is 3. So now we need to, because we multiply by 2x, all the expression, so we have to divide it by 2. So we factor the 2 because not all the numbers are divisible by 2. So we have 2 and 1. And now we divide. 2x plus 4 over 2 is equal to x plus 2. And 2x minus 1 over 1 is the same, 2x minus 1. And that is equal to 0. Now that is factored, we have both factors. First, x plus 2 that is equal to 0. And to get that answer, so we can conclude that x is equal to minus 2. And in the second factor, we have 2x minus 1 and is equal to 0. And here, in this case, the x is equal to 1/2. You can check it if you want it to be true that is the answer. So the answer is that the unknown quantity could be or minus 2 or 1/2.